has been released prior to the Fallout 4 launch, so let's take a look and see what it's going to look like. We can't actually sync it to the game because the game's not out yet, but we can use demo mode to see a little bit of stuff about how it's going to work and some hints about what we might find in the game. Okay, if you had the actual game, you would select what version you're using and sync it up, but for now we're just going to do demo mode. So this is your basic stats home screen. Got your specials there. It's a little bit different layout than previous Fallout games, but I like it. I like that these have sounds attached to them now. That's new. And you can actually preview the ranks, which is neat. Looks like you need rank 2 before you can plant grenades. And you can steal equipped weapons at rank 3, that's pretty neat. And equipped items, that's actually really cool. That's a new feature for the Fallout series. Let's see what Bloody Mess has for us. Oh, that's interesting. So it looks like you've got a little bit of an AoE effect on Bloody Mess now at max rank. If an enemy explodes, nearby enemies may suffer the same fate. That's new to the series too, and could be really, really useful for crowd control. So melee strikes may disarm your opponent at rank 2 of big leagues. And at rank 4 and higher, you do more damage, and then you have an area effect on your melee swing, so it hits everything in front of you. That's badass. Double damage and cripple chance, and then grand slam to knock their heads off. That's cool too for those melee players out there. Let's see what Animal Friend looks like. Okay, that's the same from the other perk video preview. Inventory layout looks a little bit different than before, but all the same information here. This is how much ammo you've got, fire rate, range, accuracy, weight, and value. So these are a little bit newer. Let's take a look here. Okay, so we've got armor pieces by body part. And then your jumpsuit underneath all of it. You can wear rings. Pretty cool. Let's get back and take a look at these weapons here. Swing speed. Okay, and this I guess would be if you modded it. You'd have those little pluses. Action pistol. Alright, let's take a look at, we got aid and miscellaneous, same categories as before. Atomic Command, that's one of the holotapes, so you can play a game. I'll show you that here in a minute. So these are the components that you can break down from these different items. A baseball becomes corks and leather. Desk fan can be gear, screw, and steel. So this is how the crafting system's going to work. So literally everything breaks down into something useful, which is really bad news for people like me who have enough trouble not picking up everything. So I've got to get those carry weight perks so I can grab all the nonsense on the ground. Very cool. No mods for us to look at yet. And some ammo's just got your weight and value. Looks like ammo's not going to weigh anything in Fallout 4. Maybe if you turned on hardcore or survival mode, that would have a weight to it. Okay, so your data tab's got your quest lists. Workshops, I'm not sure what that is. That might have something to do with your settlements. General stats, this is pretty cool. And here we can infer a few things. Fusion cores used, that's going to be what powers your power armor, I believe. Bobbleheads will absolutely be in the game. There's the confirmation right there. Whether or not they'll be useful or just a collectible is yet to be determined. You can invest in things, probably at your settlements. Wasteland Whispers, that's going to be when you pacify wasteland creatures. And cores ejected, not sure what that is, but maybe when you fully use a fusion core in your power armor. Also not sure what Bright Ideas is. That's pretty interesting. Self-explanatory. Synths, turrets, legendary enemies. Backstabs has a stat. Let's see. Disarming. Fits of Rage, not sure what that is. Some kind of berserker mode, possibly. And money shots, I don't know what that is either. Possibly groin hits. And then these are the Grim Reaper Sprint perk, 4-leaf clover perk, and ricochet perk successes. So crafting, you can harvest plants. Cook your food, that's new. And then this is also crafting stuff, supply lines created and objects built. Crime, how many bad things have you done? It's cool that they track all that now, rather than just having to see it in the load screens. And then this is the money right here, is a map preview of what very well may be the full actual map for Fallout 4. I'm going to scroll from right to left, and you see, or I mean from left to right, and you see that it's not super huge, but there is a ton of infrastructure and also a ton of water. A lot more water than in any previous Fallout game. So that Marine Boy perk that gives you the water breathing may end up being very, very important in Fallout 4. Go down a little bit further. There's no way for me to zoom out, unfortunately, in this demo mode, or I would show you that. Lots of dense areas with lots of roads, so I think that even though this looks a little bit smaller than maybe some of us were expecting, it's still going to be pretty packed, and this is going to be, Todd Howard, I believe, said it was a little bit bigger than Skyrim, however you want to say it. So let's go up and down now from the corner. Looks like this is 10 grid squares across by 7 down. So there's another 7. And another 7. And then 6. So it's pretty sizable. But all this water. Look at all this water. This is going to be your main area. See all these bridges? This is going to be really cool in the game. Lots of bridges over water, which is something we don't have much of in previous Fallout games. Good place for a settlement. So that is the map for Fallout 4. Very, very cool. This is the most dense area on the map as far as I can tell. That's where most of the people are going to be, and not sure, I don't see any indicators of where your settlements may be. There's no indicators on this map at all, but here it is. Download the app and take a closer look for yourself. You can get it. You actually have to type it out in the App Store. Type Fallout space Pip-Boy and you should find it. I had to search for it for a while until I figured out it absolutely needs that hyphen in order to come up. So make sure you include that hyphen. And then you've got your radio app. Unfortunately, it doesn't give us a sound preview, but we've got our Diamond City radio station and classical radio. I'm sure there will be more, but those are the confirmed two. And then let's see what these settings do. This is to sync it with your game. And advertising. Okay. Back. Now let's check out the games. Atomic Command is very much like the old ICBM game. See how bad I am at this game. Screen on your phone, of course. I've got it running on my computer so I can show you. It's actually pretty cool, and there will be, I don't know how many of those, but multiple. More than just that, at least we saw the Red Menace in the gameplay footage. So that's what we've got for the Pip-Boy interface, and the app on the phone, probably this is exactly the same as what you'll find in game. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all in the Wasteland.